Hello everybody and welcome. This is Adrian. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's going to be time for some Victoria 2 as the Ottoman Empire in our Consulate of Europe campaign. So I do apologize for that previous episode. I had to go check out some stuff. There was a lot of noise in my room. So you should be seeing this video at the same time as the other episodes released. I do recommend you just go and watch that. It's only about 6 minutes long, but I was talking about some important plans that we have for this campaign. And just more detail about what's going on with our country right now. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump back into the game. So it's 1839. We're about to get experimental railroads. Our literacy is increasing actually by quite a bit. I want to get 4% clergymen in basically every single province that we can because we do need a literate population. 4% is pretty damn good. Actually, you do want most of your population to be at least at 4% and for every single state that you have. Right now, we only have 1.81% of the population as clergymen. 2% is optimal, and then above that is just great. We need more capitalists for sure, as well as more bureaucrats. We're not doing too bad, though. So as far as plans for this campaign, what I do want to do is I definitely want to advance a little bit into Caucasus. I would love to get Crimea. I actually do want to try and see if I can get Crimea released. That would be pretty cool. I believe there actually even is an event that if you own the Crimean region, you can actually just create Crimea as like a puppet. Let's see here. We have a decision to possibly subjugate Egypt. For too long, Egypt has been functionally independent of the empire. It's time Egypt acknowledged Ottoman suzerainty and comported itself like our vassal again. I actually don't know if I want to just take that mission. I'd rather kind of conquer Egypt. There's a lot of stuff that they actually don't have cores on. They don't have cores on Sudan or anything like that. In 1821, Muhammad Ali of Egypt actually launched an expedition into Sudan and conquered a lot of stuff for Egypt. But Egypt itself doesn't actually have cores on any of the Egyptian Hejaz or anything south of basically what is considered traditional Egypt today. So, which is the the Eastern Libyan Desert plus this line right here. I'm actually not sure what line this is, but I guess Halab is the southmost province of Egypt. That's where like the border is to this day. So I would love to march in there, and I think we will do that. We're getting some troops back. We've got troops basically all over the empire, and I want to move south. I think right now and attack Egypt for the Hejaz. The question is that the right move right now? Because we have limited manpower. We've got a little bit of infamy. It's not too bad. We have 41 brigades, but I definitely kind of want some more troops. So I think I might actually just go on speed 4 and just be a little patient here for a little while. Let's go ahead and move these troops from Cyprus. Let's actually make sure we fortify our Aegean islands as well. Let's go ahead and fortify Rhodes. We can build a naval base here as well. I just want to make sure that I'm not leaving myself open to attack. That would not be good. We have a lack of cavalry, so I am building up a lot of hussars. Right now, hussars give you reconnaissance. Reconnaissance helps you with, I believe, moving quicker. Your move speed increases the more reconnaissance you have in an army, as well as your siege ability. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit. The Russians have declared war on us. Russia's allied to Spain. Looks like they do want the Russian liberation of Bessarabia. Yeah, 312 military power to my 143. And they want Bessarabia. What's their military tech? They're at 8 out of 35, whereas we're at 7 out of 35. That is bad. I'm actually willing to just kind of concede defeat and just give them back these cores. Bessarabia is only these three. It's these three provinces here. Not a lot of people live here. There's not many important goods anyway. It's just fruit. It's not fortified, anything like that. I think I will just save my strength. And let's go ahead and just concede defeat. We'll just give it to them. It's only 16 war score. According to our peace treaty with the Russians, we must give up our lands that rightfully belong to them and only the ones that belong to them. Okay, so it looks like they took all of Bessarabia, but they gave us back Ismail because they don't have a core there. So that's fine. We did lose a little bit of prestige for that, but honestly, I would rather abandon Bessarabia and definitely fight in a different sphere. Like Egypt or something of the like. Let's see here. Let's improve relations with Austria. I want to see who does Russia not like. So Russia has disfavorable relations with Sweden and the United Kingdom. So we should definitely see if I can make an alliance. I think the United Kingdom might be our saving grace. We can build explosives now. Excellent. And then after this experimental railroad is going to be done, we're going to work on probably this idealism for some of these research points. I would love to get to ideological thought in 1840. That would be also really cool. And I guess I want to get private banks so we can build some steel factories. That'd be pretty nice. We can go for a whistle stop tour because we just got our experimental railroads. We're going to go and take a look at this. We get 4.2 prestige from that. That's excellent. Let's go ahead and build up some points here for this idealism. This requires 8,000 points. Military industrial complex makes it 10% more expensive to get that research, but hey, what can we do? Are we taking attrition? I want to make sure we're not taking any attrition. Also, we're at 4% clergymen in Albania. Move on to Bulgaria. Bulgaria already has 4% as well. That means Serbia. There we go. We're going to go to Latakia. Let's take a look. We're going to build up a little bit of points here, and then we will research idealism. We have some armies here in the west side of the empire. Let's see. How's our growth for soldiers? Military spending. Military spending is maxed, so I'm really just trying to get this. Ooh, look at this. We have our industry first level. The water wheel accepts water and turns and gives it away weeping. Our pop growth and then RGO throughput efficiency. Nice. So we're building up forts. I could probably move for an invasion of Egypt. I'm trying to think, is there any reason not to do that? So the United Kingdom will not join me because he has too many great power allies. That's either him or that's me. I think they mean him, the Netherlands. You will not accept. Political considerations, relations, too many alliances. Infamy, distance, army strength. Shit. Anybody else dislike Russia? France is okay. Prussia is actually fairly favorable. Persia. We have bad relations with the Persians, but I will admit they do have a fairly large population, 1.27 million men. Becoming friends with Persia, or at least an alliance, might not be so bad. Anybody else dislike Russia? Even the king, or as the YouTube comments say, the Qing, are fairly peaceful with the Russians. I don't know. I don't know if I can survive on my own. I really don't. I don't know if I can do that. We'll have to play our cards right. For sure. Let's see. No more naval bases. I want some colonial power, so we're gonna have to definitely upgrade our naval bases as we can, as much as we can when it comes on by. Our literacy actually increased because we lost some of those provinces in Bessarabia. We're making a lot of money. A lot of money. I could probably reduce taxes. I want the middle class to not be like crushed by taxes. The upper class can definitely pay. That's fine with me. It's not good to have a lot of money. You want to stockpile for wars and stuff like that, but you don't want to have just so much money that there's just too much going around. Early years has gone away. Let's go and take a look at idealism. Lavish exhibition. Sounds good for some prestige. And then a national conference. We get 1,500 research points. We lose 5 prestige. I will actually go ahead and take that. That's well worth it. Ideological thought would let us attack Egypt. Although I think I'm going to go ahead and let's just fabricate a claim now. Let me find out though. The Egyptian Hejaz, these are states. They're not colonial states though. So I believe they actually, well, Egyptian Yemen is. Egyptian Yemen is a colonial state, but the Egyptian Hejaz itself is one state that actually is a state. So this would be, it's not a place in the sun. I believe it is a demand concession, if I remember correctly. Atmosphere, liberate country, free people. And then I could demand more concessions. I'll probably just go for the Sinai. We were discovered in our plot. That's fine. Go for Gaza. You know what I could possibly do is, how many states are down here? What, 3? 1, 2, 3. So there's three colonial states, I believe. No, these are actual states. Okay. So I can take the Egyptian Hejaz and then maybe Egyptian Yemen for myself. And then what we actually probably could do is just maybe vassalize Egypt after that. Wouldn't be too bad. There's a lot of people that he has though. 1.85 million people. That'd be a huge boost to our population. So I mean they are illiterate though. That's something that we have to keep in mind. Is they're probably illiterate. They're not really civilized. Let's see. We can get the Tanzimite reforms as soon as we get ideological thought. We got a liberal stronghold somewhere. That's not good. Party loyalty. Let's see. Most of our population is conservative. Next is reactionaries. There's only about 20% liberals or so. That will increase after some time, though. Definitely most of our population is Turkish, but not much else. We're ready for our war. Is this amount of men enough? Zaya Pasha is one of the best generals we have. Let's see if we can find a better general. This guy's not too bad. Attrition, morale. Wow, attrition plus 5%. That's actually really bad. Prefer for that not to be the case. Attrition's pretty bad. Some of these are even like 10%, 15%. This guy's not bad. Organization experience. Morale's a little bit down, but we'll try him. And then this guy, Zaya Pasha, he's just excellent. He's just a really good general. So we'll move into... we'll keep some reserves, I think. We'll keep a few troops in reserve. I don't want to lose too much manpower. So we'll go ahead and move on into these provinces. And Austria wants an alliance. I'll go ahead and accept. I want to make sure that I've got some good relations with them. And I want to improve relations with the British as well. Having favorable relations with the British and the Austrians will save me. Austria and me can definitely offset Russian power. Russia's allied with Spain, Finland, and the Bouquet Horde. Which, I'll be honest, is not horrible. It could be worse. Let's go ahead and declare war. Let's demand a concession to the Egyptian Hejaz. And I can call in some allies. Let's see, Ethiopia will not join. Everybody else will. I don't think I need any help, though. I think I'll be just fine, just like this. I'm gonna go on speed 4 here for a little while. We'll siege all this down. Let's go and invade and blockade this guy. Actually, I do believe a decisive battle right now would be perfect. We could probably just smash his army. Little difficulty, I'll be honest. Let's march in there. Let's make sure he doesn't escape too far. Kurdish rebellion, huh? Taking advantage of the chaos caused by Egypt's invasion, the Kurdish emirs in the east have risen up to proclaim their independence from the empire. This is an unwelcome distraction with Egyptian armies already pouring into Palestine. Declare war on Kurdistan. Sweet! So, let's go take a look. This guy here declared war on me. That means we're going to march in these reserves. Thank God I brought these guys over. We're going to march the reserves into Kurdistan and annex that territory. Ottoman restoration of order to the Kurdish. Annex Kurdistan. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I think we're going to stack wipe the Egyptians. Probably. Let's move in there. Let's do the place in the sun, Egyptian Yemen. We'll go ahead and add that as a war goal. And I think that'll probably be, that'll be just about it, what we do for this campaign, I think. Or not for this campaign, for this war. I don't want to attract too much infamy, because infamy is it's pretty hard to get rid of in this game. These armies are moving to Amman. Let's go ahead and move there. Kurdistan and Egypt, they are my targets. We'll take the Hejaz, we'll take Yemen. That's as much as I want to be concerned with. Let's take a look here. You guys are going to Beersheba. No stack wipe yet. He's got artillery in the front row. Ibrahim Pasha is his general. I think there was a stack wipe. That's good. I think he's raised everything he can. His military score is definitely low. He's got some decent generals. I'll give him that. He's got decent generals, and usually he has... they have decent generals usually, and they have ships. They have a lot of ships. Usually don't have a lot of soldiers. Or tech. Soldiers and tech is usually not their strong suit, so... definitely, I'd actually love to play a game as Egypt sometime in the future. That'd be pretty cool. Let's go and take a look. So we're going to invade Kurdistan. Let's go and just siege all that down. Siege some of this stuff down. We've blockaded Egypt entirely. There's a comet sighted. Thank God we live in such enlightened times. A comet was sighted in the sky, and some believe that this portends fell times ahead. Others believe they're, in fact, pixie fairies floating in the sky. Really? Is that the case? Okay. If you say so. So we need basically 100% occupation of Kurdistan to be able to finish that up. Do I want the Sinai? No, not right now. I don't think so. Yeah, maybe as soon as we get ideological thought. Wow, that was a stack wipe of the Kurdish army. 14% war exhaustion from that battle. That's pretty damn impressive. Let's actually check out what is the RGOs here in Mecca and or in Hijaz and in Yemen. I don't see too much. How much war score do you want from this? I only have 15 war score, but I need 16 to demand all the concessions I want. Apparently, Ethiopia, my ally, has moved into southern Sudan. That's interesting. We've actually avoided mostly a lot of attrition. We're not taking too much attrition, so that's good. This will hurt our literacy, but I do like more territory and more men, so that's nice. Let's go and occupy Cairo. That's worth a lot of war score. There we go. Demand Egyptian Hijaz, acquire Egyptian Yemen. Sounds good. And we're going to come back here to Acre. We can go, let's see, what's going on here. Mecca is the center of all Islam. To hold it is to stand above all others and prove to them the fate of all Islam lies in our hands. Mecca, we get the holy city until 1935. Prestige, local militancy, and then immigrant attraction. Awesome. So let's go ahead and begin the integration of this place. We want naval bases. I want to make sure this is all well fortified. That's right, we got experimental railroads. I believe we're waiting, even though we have experimental railroads, we actually can't build them yet. We need to have this invention. 5% a monthly chance to unlock that invention, which is a railroad. So let's see, Mosul, we'll go to Mosul. Come on, Kurdistan, you're gonna want out by now. We're gonna have full occupation in just a minute. There's that Europa Universalis IV music, I knew it was there. Let's see, Annex Kurdistan, sounds good to me, buddy. Let's go to Basra, and we'll actually keep troops in Mosul. Is there any unrest here? I don't think so. I don't have any nationalist rebellions or anything. At least not yet. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure we... There we go. So we're building some forts. This is the Ottoman Empire so far. Heil is my ally. Moldavia, Romania, Serbia are all of my satellites. I've got Ottoman Africa. I believe Tunis, you are... Yeah, you're satellite of the Ottomans, that's right. You're satellite of me. So is Tripoli. This is Tripoli. He's friendly. Arabistan is a satellite of the Persians. In fact, you know, even a Persian war probably would not be that bad. Let's see. Let's actually check out what's the nationalities here. There's a lot of Kurdish people here. We got Azerbaijanis. Azerbaijan, I think itself is a state that could exist here. Releasing Azerbaijan and then possibly Kurdistan again would be not too bad. Arabistan has a little bit over here. It's not too much. Let's see, where's Baghdad? Right here. Okay, Baghdad had a huge population, so that's nice. Permanent prestige. There we go. We got that permanent prestige. I'm leaning towards ideological thought. These private banks for the cement factories would be cool. More industry is always nice. Why don't we go for ideological thought? We'll work on some of this commerce stuff, some of this naval stuff as well, and then we'll go back to the army. Because the army, we have to definitely keep up. We have to do quite a bit with that. What's up with Algeria? Gonna take a look. How's our manpower? It's coming back. I guess, kind of, sort of. Let's see here. Mosul, you no longer have large enough supply limit. Go and split that stack here. Who are these guys? Call ally from Heil. The Rashidi Civil War against Heil. No, against Najd. Rashidi Civil War. Najd wants to unite the nation. Heil wants to unite the nation. Yes. Let's go ahead and accept that. So it means that Heil is going to go bigger. Actually, I think it's probably better. Let's just move some troops from Basra. Move these troops from Basra into Najd. And that'll be perfect. Inspired nationalists, huh? Nationalists in the Ottoman Empire, inspired by the wave of liberalism in a neighboring nation, have risen up. Agitators are running through the streets waving flags and calling for their brethren to fight for freedom. We got nationalist agitation across the empire. Ugh. Well, that's not good. We can do something to Algeria. Let's go ahead and make that happen. We're 8th in the world as a great power. Definitely don't have... We have a lot of prestige. I'll make that clear, but our industry sucks, and then our military is really not great either. We don't have enough men. We don't have soldiers. Let's see. What's the tech of the Western powers? Let's see. Russia's 8 out of 35. Austria has 8 out of 35. France is probably like 9 or 10 out of 35. He's 9 out of 35. Prussia's probably a 10, yeah. The United Kingdom is 10 out of 35. So United Kingdom and Prussia have the best armies in the world. So we need to try and hopefully get to that status. It's not possible, but we will need to pour a lot of research points. We'll have to just put a lot of research points into military, like, technologies. That's what I'm trying to say. So we need iron muzzle-loaded artillery, we need military plans, we need army professionalism, preferably all before 1850. These are actually 1830 tech, so we're about 10 years behind or so. Until our literacy gets better, that's going to hurt us pretty bad. Because we don't have a lot of numbers. If we want to fight Russia, get back Bessarabia, get back to Crimea, we're going to have to work kind of hard at our military ideas. Because no matter how much manpower we have, it won't save us if we can't beat the Russians in combat. And honestly, let's be fair, they don't have significant allies. They really don't. They have just Spain. We have a high birth rate, population growth at 0.2%, but education efficiency goes down. That's okay. So the Russians don't have any significant allies. They're not allied with the UK or anything, right? So we just got Neo-Kantian idealism. That's going to help us out a lot with our research points. Absolutely a lot. We get the Webster-Ashburton Treaty. Let's see here. We've concluded a treaty with the United Kingdom, resolving several long-standing border disputes between our nations. Nice. Let's go and finish up this war with Heil, and then, or with Najd, and then we'll take a break here, I think. So right now, it's January 1842. I like it. We got 4% clergymen in Istanbul. Let's go to cars, Istanbul. Cars, how many clergymen do you have? Yes, we'll work on it. Southern Serbia, we're working on it as well. I got a suggestion in the YouTube chat, or in the YouTube comments, to not actually expand too much. Oh, that's interesting. Austria broke their alliance, huh? Well, we should remedy that. You know, that's kind of something that I need to be, like, informed of. You know? It's probably something I need to know about. I'll admit, that'd be good to know if Austria breaks the alliance with me. So let's go and take a look at that. Let's make sure relations are capped off basically all the time. Like I said, it's probably because of infamy. Infamy is actually a pretty serious... There we go. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome, Heil. Infamy is a pretty serious modifier to alliances and stuff like that. Shit, he's actually -1. He doesn't want this. Let's see, infamy is a -17. Yeah, it's a -17 modifier. So that means that it basically takes your infamy and it doubles it. That's a double modifier to alliances. That's pretty bad. I'd like to build more man of wars. Having more ships would be cool. Literacies happen to us. Sweet. Good. 20% literacy. Whoop-de-doo. That's huge. 20% literacy. Yeah, that's good. Let's see. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Bahrain is a satellite of Oman. The Trucial States is aligned with the United Kingdom. These are all uncivs, actually. I could probably just make these guys into... Yeah, I could just establish protectorates. It's 15 infamy right now. There we go. There's that Austrian alliance. Tripoli. Make sure they increase that opinion. Let's see. Here we get crop rotation in Epirus. Excellent. There we go. Now we have the alliance with the Austrians once again. Make sure relations are good with the UK as well. We'll just have to kind of tick that button to improve relations every now and again. Let's see. Crimea. How many provinces do you have here? Crimea's got... He's got a few things. He's got this primarily. This is Crimea. You're releasing Ukraine would probably be a little more better. Let's see. I can create Transcaucasia. Yeah. Balfour Declaration. The Tanzimat reforms. We want to go for that. Subjugate Egypt. We want to go for that. Create Romania. Create Yugoslavia. Huh. So nothing about the Crimeans, but all right. I guess we'll have to figure that out. In the 1850s, I'm expecting a Crimean War to break out or something. Something along those lines should happen. So we'll see how it goes. Congress Poland is actually independent and aligned with the French. That's pretty cool. That makes me feel good. I can use that definitely as leverage. All right, guys, let's go and take a quick break here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thanks so much.